at the junior featherweight level, and actually coming into this fight at 125 pounds, taking on Darryl Pinckney. Pinckney, a journeyman with a 500 record, who's gotten this fight on short notice, just called last Wednesday for this fight. You see the reach advantage to Jones. He's 23 years old and a former champion, trying to get into the top rankings in the junior featherweight division.
Receive your instructions. I expect you to obey them. Touch gloves and good luck.
Set for 10 rounds with the former bantamweight champion, Junior Jones, fighting at 125 pounds. His last fight was at 123. That was the fight after he lost the title to John Michael Johnson. Taking on 27-year-old Darryl Pinckney, who was born in Brooklyn, now makes his home in Hollandale, Florida, has been there for 15 years. And Pinckney, a late replacement, got the call to take part in this fight on Wednesday. What are your thoughts, Phil, about Junior Jones fighting at the bigger weight, having fought most of his career at 118 pounds, now today at 125?
Junior's always had a complaint about struggling to make his weight at the bantamweight level. I felt that in his fight at 122, it didn't seem like to be much of an improvement. But let's see. You can't go based on one fight.
Well, he said his last fight, his head wasn't into it. He said now he's sharp mentally. Physically, he looks good. Georgie Benton is now training him. He's had a change of trainers away from Joe Fariello to Georgie Benton, and we'll see how that produces and what it produces in the ring for him.
Joe's an excellent trainer. The situation between Junior and Mr. Fariello is unknown to me, but being with Georgie Benton is definitely an asset to Junior Jones. He's an excellent trainer.
For Darryl Pinckney, it's been an up and down career, 18-18-2. This is his 5th fight this year. A lot of fights taken on short notice, as this one was. He's won his last 2. A 6-round decision in June over Albert Rendon, and in September an 8-round decision victory over Miguel Rodriguez, that last fight in Miami.
Rendon's a tough fighter. Virgilio Tour went 6, I believe it was 8 rounds with him back in '90. That's a good indication that he's a tough guy if you beat him. Junior looks to be pretty focused here. I think his head's up just a little too high right now. He's susceptible to that left hand. But his reach is giving him the advantage to get away with that.
Height and reach advantage.
Yeah. Nice, solid exchange.
Jones has always shown good power throughout his career.
He's always been a strong athlete. I remember when we used to take him on trips, he was the only PAL boxer that I ever took from any other gym on trips with me, because he had that solid right hand. He's already puffing up Pinckney on his left cheekbone there.
Good combinations by Jones thus far. He's used the jab very effectively. That time he went in with the shoulder and the heads banged together as well. Nice jabs by Jones. Turns it around quickly. Good hand speed. The time winds down in round 1.
Solid round for Jones.
Good combination by Jones there, Phil.
Solid. That's the one that I had said I think really increased the swelling on his left cheekbone.
Darryl Pinckney. Round 2 scheduled for 10. Junior Jones in the red trunks, Darryl Pinckney in the black. Jones effective with his jab.
Solid. Very solid.
Jones looking very confident.
I'd like to see him bring the hook off the jab.
Why is that, Phil? What do you think that'll
Well,
do?
his opponent has a tendency to, off the jab, lean to his right side. And when Pinckney does that, he's wide open for a short hook. Oh, beautiful body work. It's working really well. I see a difference in him already. George is doing an excellent job.
Let's see how he handles this straight. Good jabs by Jones. It was almost, it seemed as if it was time for a change for Junior Jones. He had been a long time under the tutelage of Joe Fariello. He went to the Bantamweight Championship and then seemed to hit a wall.
Well, I don't like to disagree with you, but there's a tendency in the sport. He didn't really spend a lot of time with Joe as compared to a lot of his other...
That was a push.
Other trainers that he had, but he did spend, you know, quality time with Joey. As far as time for a change, you could be right. Could be right.
Junior Jones is 23 years old. Began his pro career in 1989. And won the Bantamweight Championship, the WBA Bantamweight title, October of 1993. Had one successful title defense before losing in April of this year, April 22nd, to John Michael Johnson, stopped in the 11th round. A fight in which, on the official judges' cards, Jones was ahead after 10 rounds on 2 of the cards, and the fight was even on 1 card.
I was there that night. It was a great fight. I really enjoyed it. Matter of fact, my kickboxing champ the day before had won his title.
What do you think happened to Junior that night?
Tough question. Legs.
Swelling under the right eye,
Finally
under
brought
the
the
left
hook.
eye, excuse me, of Darryl Pinckney.
Finally brought the hook there, and it landed. Nice punch.
Jones real sharp with the jab.
There it was, man, when I said that he's keeping his head up in the air a little bit. He almost got caught with the right hand. And if Pinckney stays on him, he'll land with that right hand. Junior's leaving that chip.
There's Jones again with the fast hands. And that time he finished off a nice combination with that hook.
It'll get you there every time.
And that was the push in which
Shoulders are
stumbled.
common. Shoulders are common in boxing.
I thought that was football.
No, boxing.
Everything's a point. You understand? All right. Now just keep going like that. Don't get in no fight with him. Fight when it's necessary.
Seconds out. Round number 3.
Out for round 3. And the first 2 rounds to Junior Jones.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's in command. I just don't want to see him get careless.
Stop punching him out.
Tough situation for Darryl Pinckney to walk in here against a world-class fighter on short notice. Got the call Wednesday to take the fight.
If an athlete's in the gym and he's prepared, I don't see a problem with that. This young man looks like he's a warrior. He's here to fight. Doesn't seem too impressed with Junior.
What's the tip-off there?
He's staying in there. When they're going at it tough, he's staying right side by side with Junior. Could be a mistake also. Nice exchange. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Good shots to the body by Pinckney. Oh, and a right hand.
What did I tell you?
Jones. One
One.
right hand. He's okay. Let's watch the legs. Oh, very shaky. Pinckney coming in. Good left hand scores. Jones is hurt and in trouble. Trying to tie up Pinckney with a lot of time left. Jones ready to fall. Was holding on. And they stopped the fight.
It's the right hand I was talking about.
Junior Jones is done. Oh, man.
Would you believe it?
Nueva York tiene un impresionante récord con 35 peleas como profesional, 33 victorias, 2 derrotas, 22 knockouts, mientras que el boxeador de Nelson Medina de Caracas, Venezuela, tiene solamente